I saw you're into Ayn Rand. The opposite of Rand is Marx. Would you sell planes to the Soviets if it was a good order?
Absolutely. If they're not sanctioned, they have no problem with selling airplanes to the Russians.
You're a straight-laced guy. When was the last time you enjoyed a martini?
Last night,
Coffee or martini?
actually both. It was an espresso martini.
Is it true the art of selling is not to sell?
It's actually trying to get the client to tell you what you want them to say.
Can you teach me about how to strike a chord with a potential client?
You know, it's really just connecting with them. How you listen to what they say, listen to what they say, and listen to what they say. And then you have to figure out very quickly how you can solve their problem.
Does it help to dress and talk like your clients?
Not really, because some of them dress very casually and you really want to give them a little bit more respect. So I usually overdress for my business rather than underdress.
When is the best time to pivot towards the hard sell?
It's really a delicate line. Sometimes you don't want to go for the hard sell. Sometimes it's reverse selling, which works better.
Do you have a deck of cards that explain the pros and the cons of different types of planes?
No, I think it's all just somehow organized up in the head.
Have you ever met your counterpart trained salesperson? And yachts?
In the yachts, yes, not in the trains.
Have you discovered the art, transcendental meditation to offset the stress of negotiation?
Now, part of actually the negotiation is the stress.
Is there an aviation encyclopedia that we might enjoy reading?
Probably nothing that you'd enjoy reading, but there are some that are available.
You're a walking, talking encyclopedia yourself.
Well, ask me any question.
Should I buy a new or used private jet?
It really depends on what your needs are, but there's probably 6 times more pre-owned aircraft sales than there are new aircraft sales each year.
Did you hire a lawyer to write the contracts?
We do hire a lawyer to write the contract, but we actually review it very much in detail before we send it out to the client.
What's the most common reason people pull out?
You know, sometimes they get in different options, sometimes they wake up on the wrong side of the bed, sometimes they have to fight with their wife or husband, sometimes they have a financial issue. You never know, it really could be anything.
Is there ever a small detail that snacks a deal?
There's always a small detail. It usually is the small detail that kills the deal.
You've built a small theme park ride that sells the dream.
It's great to ride it every day.
Is there such a thing as a straightforward buy in the jet business?
Never.
Have there been any regret purchases?
I think sometimes they regret when they find out that they have no real use for the airplane or not as much as they thought they did.
What was your fastest ever sale?
5 days.
Bill's son, John Lear, believed in UFOs. Have any of your jet-setting clients or pilots ever seen one?
I think they'd get fired if they told their boss they saw one.
Do you have a small details manager, someone who takes care of small details?
You're looking at them. I look at every single detail of every single deal.
Do people prefer visiting the dentist or choosing the right jet?
I think that's a pretty easy answer. Picking the right jet.
Have you met King Charles?
Actually, I have, before he was king.
Is there a jet that flies smoothly in Jupiter?
No.
Or one that feels like it?
Yeah, it feels like it, of course.
Is there a plane that feels like Palais Versailles?
Maybe in the older days, there was a lot of more intricate designed airplanes, but today they're very utilitarian, they're very business and very simple and contemporary and clean. They don't really get as complicated and detailed as Versailles.
Is business good with the Commonwealth of Independent States?
It's a small part of the global business.
How quickly do you speak to clients after the first contact with your receptionist?
I take the call as fast as I can, or I see them as fast as I can.
How do you decide when to take the call?
I take every single call that calls me if I'm not on another call or I'm not in a conference.
Is it possible to bottle charisma and sell it?
I don't think so.
When a spermatozoid fertilizes an egg, there's a flash of light. Do you fertilize your client when it's a good fit?
kind of a question is that?
Would you and temperamental Swedish teenagers get on?
I get on with everybody.
There's one more. Where are new jets kept before they're sold?
At the factory.
Is a single jet ever enough?
For me, never. For you, maybe it is.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Vasana.
Thank you.